A 7-generation clearing is a very profound ceremony that calls on your ancestors from 7 previous generations to empower you to clear, heal, and release any issue that you are currently facing. It allows you to call on the wisdom, love, experience, and support of the people who came before you, whose DNA you carry. Teri Angel is an angel conduit who has been called in this current lifetime to connect with her ancestors and Native American heritage to help others benefit from healing their energy fields.
Medical advice, nor your own sound judgment. In truth, nothing can dim your magnificence. You are a divine spark, a universal light. You are here on purpose. You are part of a divine plan. And it's our joy to support you. We're here to celebrate you. Welcome to Angel Heart Radio. Powered by love, Angel Heart Radio is brought to you by angellight777.com. A divinely ordered life with spiritual teacher Deb Goldberg on Angel Heart Radio starts now.
Welcome everyone to Angel Heart Radio. I am your host, Deb Goldberg, and it's a great pleasure for me to be here with you today to bring you messages in the highest way that we can, serving you with divine love. And we have such a important, great show for you here today. We have Teri Angel with us, and she has been doing all week long an ancestral healing and clearing of 7 generations. Welcome, Teri. I'm so happy to have you here with us.
Thank you, Deb. It is so good to be here and wonderful to see all of you on the Zoom meeting with us, as well as those of you watching online. This is such an important time to be taking part in this ancestral clearing. And I just want to take a moment for us to really acknowledge and realize that it is something we can do individually to add to the positivity of the climate on our earth right now. And that's what this is all about. I want to explain the 7th generation principle. This was taught by the Native Americans, and it says that in every decision, whether it be personal, governmental, or corporate, we must consider how it will affect our descendants 7 generations into the future. Now that means that where we are right now, we're being affected by the energy going backwards 7 generations in our ancestry. And that's what this clearing and healing is all about. So to live by this principle, one would ask prior to undertaking anything, how it will affect the land, the water, air, animals, birds, plants, and the future of our children 7 generations into the future. This process is designed to shift the energies of both the mother and the father bloodlines, at least 7 generations. We'll go a little further than that because we'll send it back to infinity. But we're focusing right now on the past 7 generations to clear any patterns of abuse, emotional suppression, helplessness, violence, or war, and then send healing back to that energy, as well as send healing forward 7 generations to our children's children. So right now, I invite you to just take a deep breath, breathe in and relax. And with that breath, breathe in light from the universe around you in each direction. Breathe in light and love into your body. As you breathe it in from the universe, breathe it into your bones, your blood cells, and your DNA. And on the out breath, just release any energy that does not belong to you back to the universe. You are a child of the universe, and you have a right to be here. Feel that support of this light from the universe right now, all around you, releasing anything that can be released from your body back to this light. And now let's set our intention. Join with me in setting the intention that what we are doing here with this release and healing of the energy will affect our earth plane right now. Everything that's going on our earth, emotional turmoil, chaos, violence, anger. Let's set the intention that all of that energy will be affected by what we do here today. And then if you want to set an additional personal intention as you go through this process, you can do that now. Maybe there's something inside that you've always wanted to release, whether it's an energy of pain, illness, whatever it may be, you can let that go now. But focus on your intention so that it's clear in your mind as we go through this process. Now take a deep breath in and let's call in our angels. I first call Raphael, the angel of air. And Raphael brings the emerald green fire, clearing and cleansing your energy field. Imagine you can call this fire right into your body, into your bones, clearing and cleansing, into your blood, into every layer of your light body. This emerald green fire is in your energy field. Take another deep breath in, and we're going to call in Archangel Michael, the angel of fire, the guardian protector. His energy is of electric blue fire. Call this energy now into your body, into your bone, your blood, your cells, your DNA, and every layer of your light field. And then breathe. Call forth the sword of Michael right now before you, before your heart chakra, to neutralize any lower frequency energies from entering your energy field. And now place that sword at the back of your heart, protecting anything behind you from entering your energy field. Next, see the sword being placed on your left side and then your right side. Now place it above your head, pointing upwards, and below your feet, pointing downward. So your energy field is protected in these 6 directions, all around you and above you and below you. And then let's place that sword within the heart, and this covers all 7 directions of your body and your energy body. Next, we call in Archangel Gabriel, the Archangel of Water. Gabriel brings the diamond white fire, and he wraps this fire around you as if it were a cloak of light. This fire can absorb lower frequency energy from your energy field and pull them out. So breathe in and allow this process to happen now. And now we call in Archangel Uriel of the North, Uriel of the Earth, and his energy is ruby red fire. Invite that energy into your body, into your bones, your blood, every cell of your body. This ruby red fire is clearing lower frequency energies. You have 4 angels around you, 4 energies of fire: the emerald green, electric blue, diamond white, and ruby red. Ask the angels to open and expand your energy field. Now call upon your higher self to be present. Call for the body elemental, the consciousness of the body, to be present and engaged in this work. Take a deep breath in. This to happen as you call on your guides, your higher self, and the angels. And as you're breathing that energy in, as I look out among the collective, seeing those that are gathered here, those that are present on the earth plane, the presence of 500,000 earth angels have just arrived. They have now come in to help with this process, to hold each one of us who are doing the release for the ancestors and for the energy of those in the ancestral line. So each person that's here has an angel, an earth angel right beside of you, helping you as you do this process. Just feel into their energy right now. Now above you is Metatron. Archangel Metatron brings the golden white crystalline grid which contains every shape that exists in the universe that God has created. He brings this into the room above your head, sealing the space and allowing golden white light to pour down the walls, clearing and cleansing the walls of the room you are sitting in, and sealing also beneath your feet. So you're actually right now sitting in a great cube of golden white fire. Let's ask Metatron to please intensify that fire, protecting your room from interference, protecting the space around you, lower frequency energies, or any openings to lower dimensions. And while he's doing that, we're going to call in Sandalphon from below with the crystalline 5D grid of Earth to rise this grid up into the room as silver white fire. Now experience this fire as it comes into your feet. The chakras of the feet open up into 2 great spheres of light, one on each foot. Bring in the energy of the 5D in the grid and bring that light up to the root chakra and see it open up as one great sphere of light. Now breathe this energy in the crystal grid into your body, releasing everything else as it travels now up to the sacral chakra that opens as one great sphere of light. As you breathe in that light from the crystal grid, release all other energies. Now take another deep breath in. And this time you're going to breathe that light further up to the solar plexus chakra And you're going to see that open as one great sphere of light. Breathe that in and release all other energy. On your next deep breath, feel this light travel now all the way up to the heart chakra. See it opening as one great sphere of light. And breathe in the crystalline grid of the earth, releasing all other energies as we anchor that light there in the heart. Now, as this is all happening, we're going to call down the golden white fire from Metatron's crystalline grid directly from source energy. This is the light of God, and we're bringing it down through your crown chakra that opens as one great sphere of light. Breathe in the energy of this 5D crystalline grid and release anything that is not serving your higher purpose. Breathe in this light from the crystalline grid and watch now as it goes down to the third eye chakra, which opens in one great sphere of light. As you breathe it into that third eye, release whatever is there that's not serving you. Breathe in this light now as it goes to the throat chakra, which opens in one great sphere of light. As you breathe in from the crystalline grid, release all other energy that's not serving you, that's stuck in that throat chakra area. Now breathe in the crystalline light and bring it down into your heart chakra, anchoring it there and releasing all other energies. Now let's ask your higher self to open the inner channel between the core of the earth and the core of the sun. Allow the flow of light into your body, the light from the earth and from the sun flowing through you so you become a clear channel for the light. Expand that channel, allowing more light into the body. Ask your higher self to increase the power and the potential of your body to hold that light so that you can become a more radiant being of light. So you can hold more light on the earth plane. And this is preparing you as we're going to do the work of going into the ancestral realm and pulling out and healing energy that's stuck in there. Now we're calling on the ultraviolet angels to place a sphere of ultraviolet fire around your energy field and to place a separate sphere around your earth star chakra just beneath your feet. This will protect the chakra where the bloodline energies enter into your energy field. Let's ask Archangel Michael and all the ultraviolet angels to seal the bloodline of your mother back 7 generations in one great chamber of light. And now ask Michael and the ultraviolet angels to seal the father line back 7 generations in one great chamber of light with ultraviolet fire. And now you begin to do your work. Take a deep breath in, and in your mind's eye, step backwards 7 times, representing 7 generations on your mother's side. Take your time with this. Really feel each step, each ancestor as you go there. You may connect with them. You may get messages from them. Or you just may receive the energy that's in that ancestral line. You may receive a name or names. You may get a flash of intuition and see them in your mind's eye and what they looked like. With these bloodlines, there's a mixture of energy coming through. Some of it is helpful, but much of it is not helpful as the earth is shifting from the 3D to the 5D timeline, and these bloodlines have existed on the 3D timeline for many, many years. So the energy coming from them is of the lower frequency energy and lower frequency patterns. Think of any issues in your life that you want to release the energy of while you're in here, or just feel into the energy as you connect with your ancestors. Now ask your higher self and Archangel Sandalphon and all the angels holding the crystalline grid to help dissolve all agreements, cords, and attachments from your mother line that attaches to the 3D matrix of the earth, dissolving all those agreements, records, attachments, and shifting the whole mother line back 7 generations into the 5D grid of the earth. Just see this great tree line being bathed in 5D energy from the crystalline grid of the earth. And as this happens, many of these energies from the old bloodline will not like this shift in the energy. They may want to retreat back to the earth grid. So give permission for any energies of the mother line back 7 generations that do not wish to belong to the crystalline grid to leave. And now give permission for new 5D energies from the crystalline grid to replace them, holding the integrity of the mother line back 7 generations. Feel into that shift that just happened there in the mother line. And then step forward, taking 7 long strides back to where you are presently. In your mind's eye, now step backwards 7 times, representing 7 generations on your father's side. Let's ask Sandalphon and the angels and your higher self to do this same process for your father line. Feel into the energy that's there. Let's clear all agreements, cords, attachments to the old earth grid and move the entire line back 7 generations into the crystalline 5D grid of the earth, and see your father line bathing the bloodline back 7 generations. Once again, you may have felt some energy that does not like the shift and chooses to stay with the 3D energy. And that's okay. Just give permission. Give permission for the energies of the father line back 7 generations that do not wish to belong in the crystalline grid to leave. Now give permission for new 5D energies from the crystalline grid to replace them, holding the father line in a high integrity and frequency of light back 7 generations. As you look at these 2 trees in the earth going off at different angles, bathed in the crystalline grid, and being transformed and shifted, and also a sphere of ultraviolet fire around the Earth Star chakra, neutralizing any lower frequency energies coming from the bloodlines. Feel into your energy field. See it if it is lighter, and it is shifting as these energies are neutralized. Some of the energies from the bloodline will still come through, but these are the energies that will help you. And for all of those that are not helpful, give permission to dissolve the energy with the violet fire. Give permission for the light to intensify around both the mother and the father line, bathing and shifting the whole bloodline from a 3D to a 5D bloodline, so that the energy that you project forward into the future to your descendants is of the highest frequency. As you have now felt into the energy of your ancestors on both the mother line and the father line, let's pause to say a prayer of forgiveness. We release and forgive the energy we felt there with love. Together, let's say the Hawaiian prayer of forgiveness, the Ho'oponopono. There are 4 phrases. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Take a moment to repeat these words as much as you need to say them to feel the energy of release, recognizing that it's not about any person. It's about releasing the energetic impact of anything that transpired during that time. And now let's neutralize all patterns from the family line that do not serve you or your descendants. We ask that all agreements, programs, and resolved energies that do not serve your highest good, your soul's path, or those of your descendants, be dissolved into source light. Cancel all vows, agreements, contracts, karmic IOU that do not serve your highest good or the good of the bloodline. Release all of these to source light, both the mother line and the father line. When this is done, ask that all vows, agreements, blood covenants, karmic IOUs from beyond 7 generations that do not serve your highest path or purpose, or the highest path or purpose of the highest destiny of the bloodline, be canceled, dissolved, and released now. Dissolve all futile vows that connect you to the energy of war or violence. Clear and dissolve all futile vows that connect you to the energy of slavery, master, or servant. Cancel that now. Cancel any vows that disconnect you from knowing or radiating your own authentic light or walking your own true path. Clear any vows connected to poverty, famine, any illness. Let's clear that now. Clear any human animal hybrid experiment and mutation from Atlantis in the bloodline. Clear any agreements of belonging or serving the dark. Clear any agreements around extraterrestrial experimentation or alien enslavement trauma held in your human DNA. Ask the angels, your higher self, and Sandalphon to clear blood covenants in the DNA all the way down to the 5D crystalline grid of the earth. Clear any genetic karmic damage. Clear the bone marrow and all blood-producing parts of the body of any genetic karmic damage. Clear any chemical interference harming the blood. Clear any disease memory of the body. Clear any and all memory and influence, DNA instruction, or RNA instruction that hinders the process of returning to the original perfect template. Now, after that clearing, let's call upon Metatron and the healing teams to send a soft, healing golden light into your body. Ask this healing light be sent to all aspects of your physical body. Now, in this healing light, let's send it back through your time, back to the young adult years, the adolescent years, the young child years, back to you in the womb. Pay attention to any energy shifts that happened as this healing came through for you. And now let's ask that that healing, soft, golden light be sent back to the bloodline on both the mother and the father line, sending a healing back 7 generations, healing that bloodline 7 generations. A soft, healing golden light in the bloodline. And now let's send this light back beyond 7 generations, all the way back into infinity, along both the mother and the father lines. We're sending this soft, healing golden light through hundreds and hundreds of generations. And now let's send it forward in time along the bloodline to help all your descendants align with the higher frequency light so they may feel at home and more welcome here on planet Earth. Take a deep breath in. Feel your body relax. Feel it soften. You've been through a big shift here, so breathe in again. This could be very emotional for some, so be gentle with yourself. And let's bring in some gratitude. Let's thank all the beings who took part in this process. The angels, your higher self, your guides, those 500,000 angels that came to be with us during this time and just hold us as we did this work. Let's thank the angels holding the grids, Metatron and Sandalphon, and ask them to release those grids now with thanks, but not to completely release the intensity of the grids. Let's thank the angels that surrounded us, Uriel with the ruby red fire, Gabriel with diamond white fire, Michael with the electric blue fire, and Raphael with the emerald green fire. Thank all these beings as they now step away from your energy field. Breathe in and feel the lightness of being, the lightening of the load, the release of energy from the bloodlines, which will allow for a greater expansion of your light in this lifetime. Breathe in again. Feel yourself start to come back into your body, into the room where you are in, becoming aware that you are in this place now and that you've been through this experience not alone. You've been here with all of us gathered together and with the angels that are right there with you and holding you. And we're just going to open this up now. Deb, I'll turn it back to you, and if anyone wants to share, we can certainly do that.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Teri. That was so beautiful. Um, it feels like a flushing of light and love through your body. And then it's just so beautiful to think about sending that light and love to flush out anything behind or going forward. It's just an amazing amount of love and light, of forgiveness and clearing. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, you are so welcome. I love doing this work, and I know that it's healing. I feel it healing our world as we do this every day.
Yeah. I would love to hear from any of you that, what your experience was. I know that some of you, this is more than the first time. It's not the first time you did this week, and it's interesting to see what has happened as it keeps accumulating over the week, if anybody wants to share.
I see Gabby.
Okay, I'll go first. The first time was really emotional for me. This time I felt a great strength. I also, my dogs are here pushing the camera around. Jen, stop. I felt both my grandfathers and my father with me, grandfathers on both sides, and I felt a huge shift this time. Absolute lifting and going away, and but an incredible strength, like a real strength I felt this time. I don't feel emotional. I feel very strong. Yeah, no, it was beautiful. It was entirely different this time. Yes, and Jack was with me.
Wonderful.
Yeah, thank you.
That makes my heart happy. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Teri. I love you.
I love you.
Someone else.
Hi, Ruth.
Hi. So I have been living with this work since we did the first one on Monday. And this one was very different in the sense that when I got back to my dad, which the first time had been beautiful and so healing, when I got back to my dad this time, there was this really low level, angry, rageful energy there. And it was like, okay, I remember rages when we were growing up on occasion. And what I was seeing was that he was now seeking help to remove that. So it gave him a beautiful healing. And then, similar to Gabby, for me, it was a much bigger place of strength. And as I was going through the different healing parts, not only was it healing for me, but it was healing for the earth on those chakras. So much, much grander scale. So very cool. Thank you so much.
Deb, do we have time for one more?
Sure.
Got one if you want me.
Okay.
Where do I start? My gosh, it was so powerful. The energy, like I was on fire. And this time, yesterday I was taken back on my mother's side to meet an Abigail. Today it was a Martha. And this Martha just made it clear to me that she was hungry, that there was hunger, and that she had children to feed. And it was very desperate. It was a need of scarcity. And so I feel as if it's something that I've been working a lot with the idea of scarcity. Humanity in general is working to release scarcity. So this is my go-to to help to try to release that in that side of my family line. And on my father's side, there's a lot of releasing, just for me personally and for him. And there's a lot of anger and a lot of hurt in that whole family line. And towards the end, I saw him as a child. I was able to see this like golden curls and blue eyes, and I saw him in a different way than I've ever seen him before. So it was very powerful for me.
Thank you, everyone. I don't know if I have a quick moment just to say, Deb, first time being here. Hello, Ruth. Hello, everyone. I didn't feel my dad's side, but it was very strong on my mom's side. And in the middle, Teri, after all the angels and all the light was invoked, it got very dark, and then these lips came right to me. And they were lips that were not my shape, but a different shape. I could see the teeth and the lips, and it was almost like it was blowing me a kiss, and I'm getting goosebumps as I say that. So,
Ew.
Thank you.
Wow. I love that you received love. Beautiful. We have people that have been watching online as well, and they felt it. Karen Plummer says, I got sharp pain in my right foot and felt really groggy. So yeah, lots of that right side would be your father's ancestral line. So more healing, I'm taking it, to come from there. And Tanya said there were so many tears shed. Yeah, I felt that too. Oh, Gabby's raising her hand.
Sorry. I did want to say too, I did feel the ones that wanted to come with me, the ones that didn't want to come fell away, and the ones that did want to come gathered around me. And when we went right back, even the ones that wanted to come from there came for, I really felt some step forward and some step back. Yeah, I did feel that. And also I got a headache while I was doing it, but that's gone now. Yeah. Sorry, that was all.
Awesome. Well, the headache energy, when we move energy, it creates a physical sensation. So I'm glad that eased up for you.
Yeah, it was very brief. Yeah. Thank you.
Beautiful. You are also beautiful. I just want to applaud you for doing this work. You know, we're a work in progress in this lifetime, and the more we can go inside and clear, it helps what is on the outside of us to really see it in its perfection and to shine more light out over the world. And that's my prayer, that's my intention, is to bring more light to our planet. So thank you. I want to thank all of you. And Deb, thank you for holding this on Angel Heart Radio today.
Oh, it's my joy. My joy. I'm so happy to be able to do that and have you here, Teri, and bring this beautiful meditation through for everyone. And for all of you showing up, I just think that's awesome that you're here doing this together with us, because we're doing it too for ourselves. So we're no different than you are. So, typically I just have a 1 hour show, but today it's a 2 hour. And so even though we're going to say goodbye on this Zoom link, I'm going to be opening up another Zoom link with Reverend Gerald and Peterson Heatherdale. And so I'll be interviewing Reverend Gerald Ann for the next hour. And I hope you jump on the next Zoom link on Angel Heart Radio. And if I don't see you after, well, then I'm wishing you an absolutely blessed day and happiness going forward all day long. Keep yourself in your heart space. God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Namaste.
Bye.